We're very excited that we won the game last week, of course. It was an electric atmosphere, one of the best crowds that we've had since I've been here, and they had a lot to do with it. I thought it was a total win. All three phases played well. We didn't play great, but we played well. We made some key plays down the stretch in all three phases that allowed us to come out with a 2-point win over a very good Wofford football team. So we're excited, but it's time to move on. This week we were a little beat up. I don't think that we had as much enthusiasm as we had headed into the Wofford game, so that's a big concern, but it was a physical game. We've had to cut back a little bit this week due to a lot of tests on campus and then just being a tired team. So hopefully we'll be ready to go. We play Furman. They've had a great deal of bad luck this season. I mean, you look at their schedule. They got beat by Kennesaw last week, an option team, which is always very difficult to prepare for. Michigan State, Coastal Carolina knocked them off. So they played some really, really good football teams. We're expecting a big test. We're prepared if there's going to be inclement weather involved. But anytime Samford and Furman get together, we know it's going to be a tough battle. We're going to have to go play really, really well in all three phases. But they're a really, really well-coached football team. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They hope that you'll make a mistake and capitalize on it. So, I'm not saying we need to play a perfect game, but we need to play mistake-free in order to have a chance to win. And then plus you got to go on the road, and that's always very difficult to do, especially in this conference. We've had good focus. I mean, our guys understand each week's a brand new week, but I tell you, when you play Wofford, and this is one of their better teams that they've had in quite some time, it just takes its toll on you. And our defense is really beat up right now. So, like I said earlier, we've had to cut back a little bit to keep the guys fresh. Plus, this has been a midterm week for our guys, so there's a lot more asked of them academically this week. So again, we've shortened the practices a little bit, but as the weeks progressed, our tempos picked back up. But I think we've gotten good quality work. We'll see if it pays off on Saturday.
The main goal is always to try to win as many games as you can, especially in conference play. You want to win the conference championship. Against Wofford, man, they were a great team. Defensively, you always have to be very disciplined against the option team. So, then a close game like that, it always boosts morale. So, it was a great win. It was really exciting. You can never underestimate anyone going into a game, especially teams that have struggled early on in the season, because they're always looking for that next opportunity to kind of get them going to where they want to be. So we're preparing just as much as we would for any other game, any other big game. Coach Hatcher always emphasizes, this week is a big game because it's the next game. So we're not preparing any differently than we would any other team.